Fractal, hello. Sinzu, Banana, Isa, hello. Today's less busy, so you'll be around a bit more. Hey, Banana, it's Signalis. Get out.
Yosh.
Aw, thank you, Isa. I'm joking. Except it is Signalis. I love you, Banana. You don't have to get out, but you have been wanting to. It's the game you can't watch? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. The timing was the worst thing that could have happened. I mean... What if you just watch and I'll wipe your brain after? I love Cassidy too, but she's working. I love Cassidy too. Where are we? I was about to say so much love, taking notes. I love the idea of the conspiracy board still going. She got no notes yet. You'd think that. But it keeps changing, it does. Just you wait. Are you about to drop something on us that even we're not aware of yet? Might hang around today because you miss me. You don't have to. I remember this is a horrible place with everything not on one map. Did we get the flashlight yet? I remember that was the last thing we wanted. We have a fuse. Memory sucks anyway. Maybe we'll forget what happens. That's what I'm saying. I'll wipe your memory after. Don't even worry about it. We need the owl key. Storch. The angry node. Talking about the lockdown piano room and people being loud next door. How to fix a PDA for someone? A public display of affection? How did you fix it? You're the tech person at work? That's terrifying. Are people okay? You fixed the public display of affection? Hi, Fractal. Why does the phrase public display of affection make me want to put my haptic feedback device on? Why is that the phrase that reminds me? I'm not just a haptic sled. A personal digital assistant? dark to see in here. I figured this might be what the fuse is for, but not in there specifically. Home device. Ah! When I was a kid, I heard personal digital assistant and got really jealous over it. Versatile doors to require visible light to open. Learn to equip a flashlight module. Ask Adler ahead of time if you need one. He's usually in his quarters on the 8th floor these days. I tried to go there and couldn't earlier. And we found our way back here, except we have the fuse. We haven't tried the door on the far end. Got your new model? Then you just need work to shut up for 5 minutes so you can start figuring out how to use it. I've seen the screenshots. Is it another live 2D model? Work with people that use caps lock instead of shift and delete instead of backspace. I use delete and backspace. Whichever one would get the job done slightly better. This one's broken. Ow, 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 ow. Live 2D. We might as well equip this. Manually go to the start of the word they want to delete. Sometimes I do this, but I do it with purpose. Usually I was already back there. Not always, though. We don't have enough ammo. We're just going to die here. We might have worked our last one. These are for a shotgun. We don't have a shotgun. Hi, Izu. How are you doing? They think you're some kind of genius. How do you have them so fooled? You can navigate folders in the start menu. What a nightmare. Oh, hey, pistol ammo. I filled up my inventory. But, you know, we've got the box. We can always come back to the box. You won't listen. You've been trying for years. But I thought they meant that you strayed on how you are. Washing your bedding, then going to get a shower. Very nice. Hope you're feeling clean and relaxed. Island painting. Management off. I remember the island painting. It has like a thing in it. You didn't mean teach them, just to tell them the truth about you. Yeah, exactly. Cassidy, hello. Oh my god. I was setting that up. No, it's in that voice because I was setting it up for Banana. And I forgot to disable it for mine. Cassidy, hello. How are you doing? Oh, geez. Oh, hello. You were easy for some reason. Door is locked and reinforced with a rolling shutter gate. We need a shutter gate handle to open it. There's 2 unexplored doors down there. You gotta get back to work. I love you so much. Paternoster lift system seems to be powered down. I wonder if there's a way to turn it on. What we were looking at before when we got killed in the alternate reality. This one's Stark 2. And of course, there's Zombambos in it. Or more Zombambo. There's also the chance that we just don't progress, and then there's no spoilers, and you just get to see me wandering around a series of hallways. Protector units store their personal belongings in these lockers. There's nothing of interest for me here. I'd keep posters of myself too. Remind me of the purpose I was created for, and how cool I am. I'd put up the marketing material to give me something to aspire to. There's no way the fuse goes in the island painting. It's a keyhole. I remember there was space for something to go in the island. Couldn't remember what. Then 8, I felt like, yeah, it unlocks from the other side. I can't get in. Repair bay. Yeah, this is the first place we were in. I feel like we didn't really look at the repair bay, though. Right. Because of this. Game's atmosphere is so freaking cool. It really is. Very much enjoying figuring my way around. And navigating rooms is one of my least favorite things to do. I think that isn't even real. I want whole, I think. You're staying up past your bedtime to watch this against your parents' wishes, when really you're just trying to dodge spoilers while watching you play it. Or just the atmosphere. Very hammerable. I didn't realize the quotes were coming in. I didn't want to go down a hole. We've already been down a hole, but I must have missed something. It was just down to the floor below. Why? Okay. I missed a single item somewhere. It's very unfortunate. We're keeping our eyes peeled for a handle or a fuse box. The order for this replacement part has been approved and was processed. Please find and enclose a requested part for installation. Falk has specifically requested the repair of the looping lift system be prioritized over other repairs. Replace a fuse as soon as possible, so it's for the lift. But it doesn't tell me where it goes in the lift. Wonder if there's a way to turn it back on. Wonder. I imagine it'd be in the repair bay, which is dark and I can't see it. Thank you for not being right by the door. I thought I was going to be able to slip by that. I was like, I'll equip the shotgun just in case. Thankfully, it looks like we don't need it. It's absolutely destroyed. Hey, do you think the fuse box is here? In the engine room? I literally looked in here 3 times for a fuse box, by the way. A large and heavy fuse for high voltage electrical equipment. Opt. Oh. Well, if the point of this is to get the lift working, it wouldn't make sense to assign it a specific floor. Oh, it just goes over here. Okay. I take it we want to power the most things. Yes, of course. Yes. I definitely understand what each of these switches is doing. These numbers certainly have something to do with it. There. Completely on purpose and with reasoning. We are in critical condition. We have one more auto injector. And we have one caulk gun. Single-use spray gun to fill damaged areas with fast-curing polyurethane-based foam. We use that to restore a medium amount of health instantly. We have 2 inventory slots. I'm gonna put away this 1 shotgun shell. We're flying with no ammo. Excuse me? That's the island painting. The lifts are down there. Hi, Froggy. How are you doing? It loops now. It loops and it moves. Down, 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 down. See, we're on floor 8. It's where we were trying to get to this whole time. We can open the door. This isn't the door that I thought it was. This is EKLR office. Okay. Mama going crazy. Introduced her cat videos. That's wonderful. Oh hey, we had to fight this. My nanarbit. Mina. Mining nuclear tech high security replica Mina. Generation 3 industrial specialist. Frame biomechanical with high security reinforced armor plated servo shell. When it comes to dangerous cargo, heavy machinery, and hazardous environments, no other model rivals the MNHR units with their high security power armor bodies. Even in lethal radiation under crushing pressure and in 0G, they keep their calm demeanor and show exemplary teamwork. Despite their hulking bodies, underneath their face shields a standard Generation 3 cranial construction under their face shields, making maintenance and social interfacing as easy as with any other replica model. Please note, MNHR neural pattern is not suited for combat use. For combat applications, the SAPR variant should be, which employs a combat-capable persona in the same frame. For more information, the Schwer anti-panzer replica Schnapper. Oh hey, it's Falk. Operational Command Control Unit, Falcon. Generation 6 high-tech Bioresonance Command Unit. Frame, biomechanical, polyurethane shell, and bullet-resistant armor plating. Classified information, commander eyes only. The Protector Faringsko Commandos Commander. The head of each Eon Facilities Protector Force is a powerful prototype bioresonant Falk unit, an authority that may never be questioned. A Falk unit serves not just as a commander to the Protectors, but as a nearly godlike being, a perception that is underlined by her tall build and resemblance to our nation's leaders, the Great Revolutionary and her daughter. I see. It is also aided by her powerful prototype bioresonance module, which not only allows her to bend the will of weaker minds and fathom their intentions and emotions, but also grants her the ability to manipulate objects from a distance. They made them psychic. Please. Give me the repair sprays. Give me the disposable stun prod. Let me just... $10mm ammo? My last slot. Hulk's diary. It's got so many eyes. I don't know how much longer I can go on. Okay, now we're at the point where it might be spoilers. I do not want to live anymore as what I have become. The red eye beyond the gate showed me, no, touched me, poisoned me. Feels like my mind has been contaminated, defiled by another person's memory. I am no longer fully myself anymore. But I have not fully become someone else either. I'm stuck here between her and me with half-informed dreams and recollection, penetrating my brain and tainting my every action. Who is she? Who's that white-haired girl? Why do I long to see her again? Why would she curse me like this? We'll pick up the ammo. Oh, it all fit in our gun anyway. You're gonna be back? You wanna experience it yourself? It looks so cool. I love you so much. Heavy box fashioned to look like an owl. There are small holes at the top looking like a speaker or a microphone. I know what to do. I don't know, it looks like nothing's been spelled out exactly yet. Owl is not in the list. I'm gonna try looking for a thing. I believe I need a frequency to open that. I could, in theory, just scan around for it, but I want to see if I can find it written out somewhere. Oh, Shuttergate handle. I would like that, thank you. We just need to find our way back to the box so we can use that. Or store it away until we can use that. Library key required. Meow. Glad that door was real. Adler bedroom. There's a flashlight module just lying on the table. Pick up flashlight module? Yes. Shove that directly in my face. I hit F, and it's too dark to see. Shoulder mounted flashlight module, powered by internal replica power supply when installed. So it's not head mounted, so it's not where your eyes are looking, it's shoulder mounted. Soaking your feet in salts and removing dead skin. Perfect relaxation game to unwind with. Yeah. Makes the user more visible to enemies when turned on, but allows to see and interact with objects in doorways and dark rooms. G. G is flashlight button. No space to carry shotgun rounds. Eagle key is required. Oh hey, it's Adler. Administration, data processing, logistics replica, Eagle. Generation 5, high command specialist. Biomechanical with polyurethane shell and titanium skeleton. An integral part of every protector is the administrator unit. A single Adler unit can manage and oversee all administrative tasks for an entire facility, freeing other operational command units to focus on the direct control of protector unit. The Adler is designed to work as a direct counterpart to the Falk unit, serving as her adjutant by taking care of necessary paperwork and calculation. The only way of accessing Olympics coverage is broken. Can't figure out how to fix it. Oh. I don't know if any. I don't have any of my own methods for that kind of thing. All of my legal methods revolve around, like, games and anime. Oh, it makes you so visible. It makes you so freaking visible. More visible than you can possibly believe. Please stop looking at doorways. We unlocked the door. We're free. I like how they slip in, like, safer areas with more dangerous areas, and you end up with these zones that you feel more comfortable in. I can store that for now. I can store a spray for now, I suppose. I don't really like carrying around both guns. Oh my gosh. Fine, I am literally going past them in order to pick up shotgun rounds. I will use some shotgun rounds. I thought that would take out both of them. Oh, there's a replacement for the 2 shotgun rounds I just used. We're at net 0 shotgun rounds. And mostly dead. Why is he also that? Oh, G is just also your equipped item button. You just have to equip it. Hummingbird key required. Extremely dramatic. Well, oh no. I had no idea how many people would be in here. Terrifying. Shield one got back up because it took me too long to stomp her because it was dark. Well, we lost a little bit of progress, but I wasn't saving on purpose, to be honest. Check this out. Oh, thank you, Iva. We store our rounds. We reload our gun. We, maybe even just store a couple more rounds for the shotgun. Is what? What are they trying to say? What do the numbers mean, Allie? I don't know the numbers. We've used the fuse. Remember when earlier I said I did this completely on purpose and with reasoning? Might have been a lie. Since we've already fumbled our way through this, I will take, if anyone wants to shout stuff out. I'm not going to require that I fumble through it again. quite certain you're further than you've ever gotten. Wait, really? Every time you say you've played a game, by the way, I assume you've completely beaten it. Foolish assumption. Oh, hey, we did it. Completely on purpose and with reasoning. Never again. I don't think you beat a game all the way through on your own save file between Lion King for the Genesis and then Kingdom Hearts. You played a lot of games, so, you know, to be fair, same. Oh, I can actually move up and down the floors. That would have been incredible. It got even worse once Let's Plays became popular. Yeah, same. There's some games I would actually just rather watch people play. Honestly, game like Signalis might be one of them, despite having an excellent time. But other similar games very much in that vein. I'm honestly surprised at how much I'm liking this. There, we're back down in 8. Excuse me. Pardon me. Don't mind me. Okay, now we haven't done everything that we've done before, but this is where we were. We got the flashlight module. We read all these documents. That's an eagle key door. That door, I remember, is also locked. I would assume the bottom one in the north hallway, too. Down. Ah, excuse me. Excuse me. Mineshaft access elevator. We need the administrator's key to call it. That might be where we need to go. We've unlocked the door. Okay, so I'm gonna actually go up. No, that's silly. That's silly. Feet all cleaned. Well done, Izu. I really thought that would... I really thought that was gonna take them out. Isn't it amazing we're still not as bad off as we were last time? Realizing we don't even need to be in that room. Please. That's the hummingbird key. Handle. Come in. Got 2 slots. Not the owl box. Excuse me. Elk's diary. These documents. Oh, that's just the minor. And the bottom's not a door. I think we have to go all the way up to use the handle. Unless we want to try to brute force the frequency, which I don't want to do. I think we're gonna take the... I think we're gonna take those people out. Stuttering. Breathing. We should really walk over there and put the handle on the gate first. One shot from behind on the other one. I was hoping, because she wasn't expecting it. Could go down as easily. It's just a save room. Pick up owl key? Yes. I want to just spend all of my time in this room from now on. Look at it. Oh, hey. It's Yule. That's not us. We're a lander or whatever. Simple universal light replica. Owl. Generation 4, low-cost general purpose, biomechanical with polyurethane shell. Euler units are the backbone of the Yuzan nation's workforce. These elegant multi-purpose worker units are suited for all kinds of domestic tasks like cleaning, cooking, and simple medical and office work. Yules are highly social and get along well with each other, as well as most other replica models. While unfit for combat, their lightweight frame makes them a prime choice for distant facilities where supplies are limited. Red. I wish I could just stomp these every so often. We have 8 shots left. We've got more in storage, but we've got 8 on us. Never saw it coming. Island key? Yes. Calibri in the management office. One of the Calibris holds herself up in the management office on the 7th floor. I've seen her and her illusion sitting inside the room crying. Which one is the real one? Oh, I think we might have seen this. I think it's because of that painting in there. Whenever I was close to her, I felt like my mind was being assaulted by the image of that island. The sensation was strong enough to make me hurl. Is there a way to neutralize the transmission? Maybe some sort of feedback loop of the frequency of her control signal? We did that. That's exactly what I thought I was doing. I was creating a feedback loop of the thing of her control signal. I've missed an ad timer. Sorry, it's rather sudden. But I'll take a really quick break so no one misses anything. Be right back in just a few minutes. Welcome back. Sorry about that. I didn't notice you were looking at books. So helpful the music to just let me know when they stop getting all agitated. There's a sparkly over here. I might just reserve some health with a bullet, is how I'm trying to think about it. Maybe 2. Now there's space to pick up the hunter's key. Wish I could see. which key was required where. But I know this was Hummingbird, Library, Eagle, Mineshaft, Access, Handle, or something. I don't remember seeing a Hunter's key door. But I might have just seen it last week. Want to put it in my box. We've got more dark rooms to explore still. Island key, we definitely know what to do with that. And it's really close to a box. I think I'm going to use the spray. I was thinking of using one since we're here. Hey, hello, how are you doing? Island painting is up there, actually. Do I still have the key? No, I put it in the box. I didn't realize it was on this floor, to be honest. We also know where the owl key goes. I'm super sure, actually. Work is killing you. I'm so sorry. Again? Painting. For like 2 weeks now, jeez. I hope it doesn't last much longer. We got a workshop key. We did see that. I wasn't sure if this whole situation was going to be real or not. I kind of thought it was just going to give me the frequency to open the box or something. Oh, it even tells you the workshop on the 6th floor. You too? Oh, flood overflow is just like the stairwell that I've been using. Yeah, I'm sorry. There was a thing I could wipe out. Work culture would be one of them. Start fresh on that. Repair patch? Gimme. Slurp that up immediately. We are on the 6th floor. This is the workshop hallway. That must be the workshop door. Well, that went worse. And it could have. It's a good thing we slurped up that pack when we did. Treating yourself to vegan ribs and salad later? That sounds amazing. A radio. Audio tape deck unit wired up to the broadcasting unit. It sure is. A small radio broadcasting unit. It's set up to broadcast the tape deck's input signal on frequency 142 kilohertz. An audio tape deck. If I had an audio cassette, I could probably have its content broadcast on the radio. Do I need to find an owl cassette to unlock the owl box? By playing the owl cassette over the radio and then listening to the radio on in the same room. Known Issues, Part 2. I don't think I'd seen Known Issues Part 1. Previous experience with these replica models has given us insight into irregularities in their behavior that stem from the original neural patterns used for these. Due to the sensitive nature of this information, this document should be destroyed after reading. What a loser, not even doing it. Despite their normally laid-back demeanor, stars have a strong internal hierarchy, which is important to take into consideration when promoting units to officers. Not promoting a respected unit or promoting a unit low in status can lead to friction within dorms. Stars will occasionally develop in-group rules involving physical punishment. It is recommended to allow officers who own military weapons as fetish objects to stabilize their persona. Storch units initially have a short temper. Training them in patience early after development is key, as their neural pattern is less stable than other models. Failing to do so may yield an extremely volatile personality prone to cruelty and violence. A common strategy is pairing them closely with an older star unit. Storch's persona stabilizes by showering or bathing. Books on history or mythology work well as fetish objects. Fingers crossed. If you play the video in a browser and find the DevTools network tab, and then download can start. I hope so. Yeah. Well, you know, like an icon of personal significance. What else could that possibly mean? An object of personal or religious significance, but in this case, certainly a personal one. Excuse me, pardon me, goodbye. Auto injector, thank you. Are these scores? No space to carry adhesive tape. No. No space to carry weapon case. Wait. And I just has a weapon case? I shouldn't have picked that up in the other room. Like, can I just put multiple weapons in here and not have to worry about it anymore? As a weapon case? Thank you, Isa. I don't talk like that. I talk like a erudite adult, though. I forgot my flashlight. Had to do it up for the memes. Or meme singular in this case, that's true. Sorry. I really like that one. Did Sephiroth do this? Apparently not. Muscle memory for redeeming quotes is all foob art. It's okay. I will remove the it will remove the false check-in you redeem. You did it again? Why would you do that? It's because it was here for testing. Stop it. It's been 0 days since we last saw each other. It's true. It's also true that that's so long.
Yosh.
Aw, thank you, Isa. Thank you for the stretch. Well, okay, so I made up the action, and I exported it, and I was like, okay, yeah, so here you go, and you know how to set up a team. You got this. I took off the once per day limit because I was testing it, obviously. And it never occurred to me that I didn't put it on because I was never going to use that. Small padlock key. Staff dorm on the 6th floor. Wild that that didn't get caught by Sari. You're proving yourself the better bot destroyer. The better bot beater, even. Oh, good. I need to remove Sari more often. Just as a treat. Officially out of retirement. I didn't notice. Did Sari come in today? Is it all right? Has anyone checked in on them? You want to retire? Well, it's different when it's something you've got a passion for. Lighter. An broken owl music cassette. A portable audio tape player with a knife embedded in the speaker. The song that they kept playing, it was the owl song. They really did it. They came in and stabbed the song. Asterisk storm upon ye. No. Hi, Meeper. How are you doing? Oh, we have a reflection. It's so high tech. Seribot needs to be reconnected to your channel. This usually happens if you change your password. To reconnect, visit Seribot's Twitch channel and join. That's the last thing it ever said to you. You do that? I should probably do that. Despite all this time, this meepy still drifts upon the long road of being sleepy. Oh, what a sleepy me. Adhesive tape. Excuse me. Sorry, I got really distracted. That was all in the shooting range. Meow, Izu. May have started a Final Fantasy VII playthrough. How's that going? Is adhesive. The other side is a lie. What side? Wanting to seem nice on stream? No, that's true. I do want to seem nice. Otherwise, quite well. Hope things have been the same for you. I am doing quite well. But yes, very much. You know which side? Yeah, I assume you're saying the being nice on stream side. That's a fabrication. I pick up the weapon case. We can't use it. We need to combine it with the freaking hunter key. Okay, fine. I thought this was something to make my life easier. Ah! I lost track of which one was me. I forgot to turn off my flashlight. And everyone wants to kill you when you do that. Good morning, Aero. How are you doing? Is it worth carrying both guns when you never shoot either of them? Hunter's key. Combine this case with this key. And we get Revolver, a short barrel, double action, 6-shot revolver that fires 12mm, high power ammo, high recoil, strong knockback. It was not a case that lets us carry more gun in smaller slot. Only saying good morning because you woke up from a nap. It's 9:30 a.m. Or I need to go to the stinky office. You should clean your office. Or someone should clean your office. I mean, I don't know. You're pretty high up. You probably have someone for that. Tape inside the cassette is torn. The revolver was stored full. I think that's illegal to some extent. It's actually equipped, the one that we still have. Our fourth time in here just to collect like 3 items. Oh, they must have been climbing out of the floor in the other room. We picked up adhesive tape. It's polypropylene-based pressure-sensitive tape that can be used for joining, sealing, attaching, and mending. We can use our logic circuit to fix the cassette tape with this. We're specially designed for fixing things. We turned off our light this time. Okay. And the radio transmitter's right here. Heard me? That soldering iron is still on. You can see smoke rising from the tip. We'll use music cassette. When I named the stream what I did today, I didn't know it would revolve around actually playing music over the radio. Is that soldering iron on and sitting on the table? Tisk, tisk, tisk. It is. It's just sitting over here and I'm not doing anything about it. I'm a monster. Who's the real monster? The zombies or me? Me? I mean, I guess, yeah, they weren't in their right minds when they left it like that, but I am. Also, hi, Russ. How are you doing? These zombies are showing proper soldering iron practices. No, they're not. They're the ones who left it like this. You're the last one in there. That's true. I also left it like that. We need that room down there. Can they hear the radio broadcast? Legitimately, I don't know. Is it worth keeping it on just for fun and flavor when it could be honing everyone into our location? You know what? I guess it is. Good song, to be honest. If I was going to make a box sound activated, this is a pretty solid choice. I don't think I would have gone into another room, stolen a key, and stabbed this cassette. We got the hummingbird key. Retired Navy professors at ITT would have kicked your butt if you did that. The soldering iron thing. Really like Tchaikovsky. So did this falcon, apparently. Despite learning violin, I don't listen to enough instrumental music. Again, I rely on smarter music people to feed me the music. They were definitely hearing it, by the way. It's Swan Lake. I want to say yes. Who's your music feeder? It's Isa primarily. When it comes to pieces to play, it's a very cool and kind strings instructor who remains nameless for my privacy more than her own. That you just wanted to say that. It's Yule as compared to Ara. Replica Known Issues Part 1. Here it is. I want to do puzzles and listen to music with you. Previous experience with these replica models has given us insight into irregularities in their behavior that stem from the original neural patterns used for these units. Due to the sensitive nature of this information, this document should be destroyed after reading. Mules tend to form large groups and like to sing and dance, as the original neural pattern for this unit was a ballet dancer. Persona degradation can be easily prevented in this unit by making sure they have access to music through tape players or musical instrument. Always place at least one mirror in Yule dwarves, as they have a strong urge to check their own appearance at regular intervals. Yule's persona stabilizes by keeping a tidy appearance and through regular social interaction. Yules will often organize in groups of roughly 10 units and give each other themed nicknames. I love them. One Lake is a valley. But that wasn't a Yule, though. That was... That was a Falcon unit. Do a puzzle and listen to 19th century composers? Okay. Ara, even though they may seem like quiet simpletons, they do not underestimate Aras. While they may not show it, they judge those who are rude or unkind harshly, and will quietly share this judgment with their entire cadre. Aras get along best with Yules, who tend to be patient and friendly, and have a talent for reading Aras' expressionless faces. And many facilities, Aras will construct service tunnels accessible only to them, often under floors and in walls. Oh hey, those ones. Hi Bunny, how are you doing? You'll theme my nickname? Thank you. You're in? You have a bunch of jigsaw puzzles you haven't done? Unstable units may retreat into these tunnels. It is not recommended to attempt to retrieve them. Fair enough. I was extremely into nicknames growing up because I didn't like being called by my name very much for some reason. One friend's sibling was like, yo, you seem like an Optimus. Can I call you Optimus? And I was like, yes, please. Sure, whatever. That's crazy. Our personas can best be stabilized by allowing them access to plants to take care of. Ideally, colorful flowers or trees. I know. Couldn't be relatable. You also didn't like your name and preferred nicknames too? What? Really? Ara personas? Yeah, Ara personas. The personas of the Ara replicas. Ara personas, you say? Hey, it's Calibri. This is apparently the one who is headbanging in the office. Commando Control Unit Bioresonance Technology. Hummingbird. Generation 6 High-Tech Bioresonance Specialist. Biomechanical with polyurethane shell and bullet-resistant armor plating. A marvel of modern technology, the Calibri is the most capable bioresonance unit ever produced. Every Protector Falk unit is aided by a cadre of Calibri unit adjutants, which can amplify or bioresonant signals, as well as produce their own. Despite their diminutive build, Calibris are one of the most effective Protector units. Bang your head in the office against the desk? No! Able to directly influence the minds of replicas and gestalts, extract information non-verbally, and communicate among themselves instantly in the full bandwidth of the senses. Calibri's bioresonance is the closest recreation of a true hive mind. Terrifying. Calibri's note. Keep an eye on Adler. He's hiding something from us. There was nothing in his diary, but when I probed his mind, there were memories of an LSTR unit working at Serpin's. There's no record of that model of replica ever being deployed here. I'm that model of replica. They're like sirens. You know what? I hadn't thought of it like that. Kinda. They're like psychic sirens. Listen to Tchaikovsky and Chopin and Brahms. And don't forget Debussy. I am going to decide to pronounce that. An order for a single unit for some survey work in the mine was briefly considered, but no new orders were made due to the commander's sickness. Aw, thank you for the boot. Yeah, Debussy. I haven't heard of that composer, but I'm sure they must be one. Got a little spooked. One, 3, 4 instead, actually. Oh yeah, sound warning. Disturb. Very. Those are the headbangers I was talking about. Rock's another one you really like. The Romantic Period had some of the best music. I think I know just enough to be able to actually agree with that. I admit I started to like it more when I started playing some. You know, if you have any pieces you really like, I could bring it to my teacher and see about learning it. It's the post box key. But we have no space. Oh, we can use the Eagle Key and come back for it. Rock's a composer. You only thought it was a key card, keyword layout. If it makes you feel better, I misread it. I misread your autocorrect. We have... Well, we have one healing item. You know what? I'm just going to use it. I'm going to use it, and then I can pick up the post box key. And what word is frick circled? I assumed circled was like... I thought that was intentional. Like you circled around it or something? I was like, oh, I haven't heard that, but I guess it makes sense. Ah, please stop. They did not back off of the door like they usually do. Adler's diary. I've been fascinated by a peculiar piece of furniture I discovered in storage. A strange box with a removable dial on the front that was confiscated from a worker some time ago. I was instantly drawn to it, though not sure why. When I put my ear on the mechanism, I heard it faintly clicking, like a clock. Without Calibri's help, it has become much harder to coordinate the logistics cadre. If there is anything good to say about that woman, it is how she knows how to make others respect her orders, despite her minuscule stature. I went to see her today, but her room is still locked. Anything with the freaking circle? Every couple of years, you watch the Charlie and the Chocolate Family again, and try to impart strike that reverse it into your lexicon, and always fail. There was definitely a time when I was younger that I said that a lot. I had a dream tonight, another memory of my Gestalt life, I believe. Is that how it works? I was wearing my uniform. There was a young woman, her hair white as snow, and I was conducting some sort of test. I had a deck of cards with astronomical symbols on them and asked her to guess the planet on the card I was holding. I was playing with that mechanical lockbox again, of which I am now sure is some kind of astronomical calendar, when I suddenly remembered a conversation I had with another replica when I was inspecting the mining site. However, it was clearly a model I have never seen before, some type of engineer with an orange chest piece. In my memory, she was just another member of our staff, but no such replica was ever stationed on Saprinsky. Replica memory is not the most reliable, they say, but never before have I experienced such a strange phenomenon. But did she guess the planet? Did she? The little enigma of that box could only distract me from the chaos around me for so long. All the box contained was a small notebook, of which all pages turned out to be blank. It has been miserable since our beloved commander has fallen ill. I long for her stern guidance, that overwhelming authority in which she bathes the room. More sick, making my work ever harder. How are we meant to shoulder this workload with no reinforcements? My only consolation is that our protector staff decreases, so does the workforce we oversee. While more and more replica end up in the hospital wing, Gestalt workers seem to succumb much too fast for any attempts at treatment. Another diary filled for no benefit but my own satisfaction. I've not ordered a new one yet, since I spent my saved ration marks with that marvelous-looking fountain pen. But I guess I'll make use of that notebook. So many words you never realized you didn't know how to pronounce until you started streaming. Same. You don't need to pronounce things when you're just reading them for yourself. You're just like, oh yes, that word. I know how it feels in my head. That's all I need to know. Oh, it's Elster. That's me. He probably grabbed it because of his dreams. Magpie. Generation 5. Biomechanical with carbon fiber reinforced polyethylene shell and titanium skeleton. Versatile combat engineer unit, primarily designed for orbital service. These tough and stoic loners are best suited as specialist sappers and scouts. Their technical knowledge and combat capabilities make these units true survivalists. You say it super confidently, and then people around you laugh. Say. I look, and either I'm confident, I have a funny side pronunciation for it, or I skip it. Trying to pretend like that's more respectful than saying it poorly. Especially when their iconic white and blue heavy combat configuration, which sports bullet-resistant armor plating in their chest and forearms. Since the original neural pattern for this unit was lost with the destruction of the Central Neural Archive in Veneta, new LSTR units have been produced based on a decommissioned unit from the Penrose program. The Penrose program. I see. I was experiencing memories from the Penrose. Or this character was experiencing... This game started on a Penrose ship, and then now I'm here. And I believe they're different. Are you the Penrose program? So it opened on a Penrose ship. And I had a photo. And then I walk in here, I look at a book, and then the photo's different. Oh hey, it's the box with the removable dial. And astrological symbols on a deck of cards. It's ticking like a clock. There's a hole in the front of the box. It looks like something is missing from the mechanism. A small tubular lock key. Opens postbox 0512. Can we guess the planet? We can't. You're always like Gestalt. I don't know how to pronounce this word. We'll go with Gestalt. Sometimes I'll ask if it keeps coming up, but I'm mildly embarrassed. Well, we die here. I was lucky in Gestalt because I heard about it from people talking about, like, D&D. So I at least knew a version of how to pronounce it. Postbox. Now we have the library key. And I think there's a storage box here. There's not. On the floor above. See, we need to be a little more generous with our ammunition, I think. Because we've got plenty of ammunition and not a lot of healing. They use the repair spray. That's when you started blasting. I've even got a new gun that I haven't even tested yet. Well, library up next. We're about to get hit by ads, so I think I'm just going to take a quick break and let those pass. So I'll be back in just a few minutes. See you very soon. Welcome back. We have 3 empty slots. We have gun. We have library key. Library is on the bottom floor. Welcome back, Bunny. Welcome back, Fractal. Sorry, I heard noises. I think Senzu accidentally unplugged his headphones or something. Okay, it's not getting picked up, so I'm gonna decide not to worry about it. Sorry about that. You know what? Never mind, I'm reaching over and muting his computer. I can hear myself. Sorry. Anyway. Library. There's people on the other side of the door. I remember. I can stay focused. That was 2 out of 6. Uh, your headphones got unplugged. I muted your computer. It's okay. I love you. I handled it completely decisively and elegantly. I don't think stream even noticed. Oh no! Hello? A sane Calibri! How did Senzu unplug headphones from across the house? Oh, he's sitting right next to me. Who are you? You're not one of our staff. The others, they've changed. We no longer sing in unison. I used to be able to see into their minds. We were as one. Together, we guided them all. But now, I can't understand their thoughts anymore. I've never been so alone before. They're still together, and I'm here, outside, and they won't let me in. I cannot stand their song anymore. It's the only place where I don't have to hear them. It's the only place I'm safe. Don't worry, I exploded their heads. Who's here now? There was a moment when he wasn't there. And the sound was not in headphones. 50-foot cable? 50-foot cable. Wish I had become like the others too. At least then I wouldn't be alone. Oh. Oh, that's very sad. Replica known issues. Previous experience with this replica model has given us insight into irregularities in their behavior that stem from the original neural pattern used for this unit. Great care should be given to Calibris. Their neural patterns are very unstable, and their bioresonance module makes them very susceptible to others. Like most bioresonant individuals, Calibris will often subconsciously create an emotional feedback loop, imitating and then broadcasting the emotions of those around them, acting as a sort of amplifier. Yo, same. While they're trained to recognize and disengage this behavior, already unstable units can sometimes spiral into persona degradation. Yeah. Due to their bioresonant connection, neural pattern development in Calibris varies less than their models, or than other models. The constant exchange of memories and emotions between units of cadre acts as a safety net that buffers extreme changes. Just like you, for real, for real. However, once a majority of units in a cadre degrade, they'll drag remaining units down with them. Because of this, it's important to decommission Calibri units instantly when they begin to degrade. For persona stabilization, Calibris should have access to a well-stocked library. Oh, she's in the library. Known issues! I get to see the Adler known issues. This neural pattern is extremely stable. This is, Mina, the miner. Little has to be done to keep Minas happy. They get along well with most other models thanks to their sometimes submissive, sometimes motherly personality. Unlike other models, diary keeping is not mandatory for persona stabilization. Small stuffed animals may be given as fetish objects, though those resembling cats should be avoided as they might cause resurfacing Gestalt memories. That is how it works! You and your broadcast your latest obsession over the radio into everyone's brains. Hello, Atomic Tiger. Welcome in. How are you doing? Other units work best when left alone. They do not mix well with their own type. They'll usually become very emotionally dependent on their commander. Adlers are very susceptible to bioresonant suggestion, making them fairly easy to control. However, they become bored very easily and may need new fetish objects at regular intervals for stabilization. No comment. Alignment error. Use manual controls. Wow. I see. It's a sliding on ice puzzle, but no ice. Oh, the one that looks different from everything else. Not the ice puzzles. That's, you know, like once you get going in one direction, you got to get going the whole way. Oh, I know that book. Pick up Astrolabe? Yes, please. I thought I was gonna have to pick it up and then carry it all the way back to the slot. Inconspicuous book. I love royalty in various colors. Free book. Gender a little bit of passivity in yourself and gushing water at furious rate, just like me for real. No, that's also not the same side. Emperor's New Clothes or something. Emperor's New Yellows. A strange clockwork-like dial mechanism with astronomical symbols on the front. Let me examine it. The back of this device looks like it might slot into a bigger mechanism. So true. This is up here. There it is again. What is that? Use Astrolabe? Sure. Ah, jeez. I was like, oh, is it not working? It's the first time today. Nice catch, Mercury Soul. Hi, how are you doing? Nice second catch, Mercury Soul. Oh, I thought each one was only like able to go between two positions. I was like, wow, this is not going to be difficult if I only have to check this many. Each position to me looks identical. Excuse me. There's another notebook. Be on a roll? But on capturing me? Not that kind of star. Not that kind of high mat. I know I'd seen that symbol before, so I was wondering if I had, like, something on a document. Catches. You know you are. I heard from somewhere, apparently I'm known in other areas as the one who admits they're cute. That could be all of you. I do not want to try to brute force this. I don't think the cards are the answer. Other areas? Well, I heard that another streamer referred to me as... No. It was someone referring to me in another person's chat as the one who admits they're cute. True, it is true, because I'm adorable. It's pretty much like the main thing I've got going for me. Have we actually explored this whole area? Aside from mine access? Yeah, we're not getting back up there. Okay, I think I missed... the hint for the lock up there. Where's my box, actually? Up one floor is a box. As you are. And so's Mercury Soul, like, obviously. That was completely unnecessary, to be completely honest with you. Well. That is a hexagon. I don't know if it's the hexagon we're craving. That's the shooting range up there, I'm pretty sure. No, that's the piano room. That's where we were trying to get to. This has one of the symbols on it and is also a hexagon. I don't think it's gonna help. It's the song, it's the piano room. It is actually playing piano in here. Is that supposed to encourage you? Oh, I didn't see this the entire time. I am open, I think, at this point to, you probably missed a thing in this room style hints, by the way. I'm trying to be better about saying these things, considering I've got, like, Don't Spoil plastered all over the place. Made myself this whole, like, backseating degree system to display it on the screen, and I've never used it like once. I set it up for, what was it called? Seventh Guest. No. I was trying to stomp. I was trying to see if I could stomp. Never saw any fancy patterns, did you? You're occupied. That's fair. This was the post box key, I want to say. Entrances are full of adventure. That's the last thing she ever said to us. Tragedy. Utter tragedy. Well, hexagon helps not at all. I can't use this here. It's true, that's very silly. Something soft and wet inside. Isn't there truly something soft and wet inside us all? Got this symbol on it. They look identical to me. But are they? They're not. Hold on. got your sheets on, finished shower, waiting on pillowcases. Very nice. Very comfy sounding. I'm not sure if it's just the wobbly PS1 aesthetic. No, no, no. There's differences. There's markings. I don't exactly have an index for this one, though. You know what? It's literally the graphics. I'm looking at this one being wider than this. It literally shifts as you turn it. This does look different though, as you turn it. This is a stripe. That looks like it connects. Turns the entire rest of it. I probably should have worked from the outside in. Stylization ruining your puzzles. Look like a ghost now with the sheets on. Comfy ghost. See, the it's so subtle between whether or not it's stylization or something I'm supposed to be focusing on that I think that means it's not something I'm supposed to be focusing on. The lines, the numbers, what do they mean? Gonna be honest, you're lost on this one? Me too. I think, to be honest, I must have missed a document somewhere that describes this thing. Because things up to now have been pretty direct. Hold on. I don't suppose any of these. Probably not. Can I convince myself that this is moon or sun? This foul. Adler's talking about doing it. I can hear faintly clicking like a clock. The deck of cards with astronomical symbols and asked her to guess the planet on the card I was holding. Playing with that mechanical lockbox again. Which I'm now sure is some kind of astronomical calendar, when I remembered a conversation I had with another replica. And then talks about meeting one of my unit here. Oh, the little enigma of the box could only distract me from the chaos around me for so long. All the box contained was a small notebook with blank pages. A marvelous looking fountain pen. I haven't seen that anywhere. Not bad. I'm looking out for if there's anything to do with, like, astral bodies. Diary? This is all very old stuff. I might have to look up a hint for this one. Okay, 1 second. I'm just gonna look it up. That is gonna take far less time than what's going on here. Go to the briefing room on the south side of floor B8. I did miss something. Briefing room on the south side. There is no briefing room. Did I just not go in any of those bottom doors? I feel like a fool. I just didn't explore any of these doors down here. I completely forgot they were interactable. We are out of ammunition. Maybe we should also work on that. Maybe it's in the 2 completely unexplored rooms that I haven't been in. We're going back to piano room for ammunition. Excuse me. Goodbye. Oh, hey. An orrery showing a rotating view of the current relative positions of the inhabited worlds of the solar system. Krapinski's here. I'm at home of the new nation's government. Heard the view of the gas giant's rings and the sky is beautiful there. Koyon, home to the Imperial Palace, floating above the poisonous clouds. Front, the ice moon circling the largest gas giant. Still in the process of climaforming. Tez, the Red Desert. The Imperial fleet can only hold it for so long before it'll be liberated. Veneta, the ocean world ravaged by war. When I close my eyes, I can hear the sound of the sea. So this will... This helps us. We do not get to see the orrery. We're gonna check the other room. Ah, there's more than one. There's several, actually. Was that literally all of my rounds? It was. That was exactly the right number to bring. Torch. Generation 5 Combat Lead Unit. A biomechanical with polyethylene shell and bullet-resistant armor plating. Each cadre of Protector security technicians is overseen by a controller unit, the most common of which is the Stork type. One of the tallest replica models, thanks to their extended legs, storks figuratively and literally keep a constant bird's-eye view of any situation, ready to direct and coordinate their assigned security technician. Their tough, no-nonsense demeanor, though, sometimes described as brutal and even cruel, makes them the perfect fit for unwavering sentinels of order. Does it? Oh, hey. I'm exactly cultured enough to know that one. And none of the other ones. We got one inventory space left. This appears to just be a place where you pick up hopeful items. We're actually pretty solid on, Oh, so I don't want to just waste a spray. There's one spray in here. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Sure. Culture schmulcher. You could do with a few more pony sodas. You know what? So true. Quiet, dark. Ooh. Hello, friend. Aura! Oh, it's you. What are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be down in the mine? Your flashlight? Let me take a look. Right now. Thank you. You believe this? All these files, they think they know us so well. So much talk about persona and stabilization. In the end, they just want us to shut up and work until we die. What a joke. What do you mean you don't remember me? Did you hit your head? I'm staying here. No chance I'm ever going back to work. He remembers us. In order to reliably protect the safety of our nation, Eon must develop and deploy procedures and technologies to maintain complete control over all replicas in service to the nation. Just like with Gestalts, procedures involving operational psychology are highly effective for behavior control of replicas. The primary advantage of replicas over Gestalts is predictability. All newly developed replicas of a model are virtually identical both physically and psychologically. As they all share the same memories under the same circumstances, a newly deployed Yule unit will practically always react the exact same way. However, as soon as the unit encounters new situations, they'll begin to deviate from this original pattern. In some cases, this may lead to the unit being less efficient for its intended purpose. This is called persona degradation. Okay, got it. Sometimes the person will develop. We call this persona degradation. Using a wealth of private information about the life of the Gestalt each neural pattern is based on allows us to ensure optimal, uniform post-deployment development of each unit. In simpler terms, our primary objective is the focused manipulation of the individual to ensure they remain as close to the original pattern as possible, and thus productive, loyal, and docile for as long as possible. This is called persona stabilization. Stabilization can come in many forms, and usually takes on the form of regular activities or fetish objects that distract and calm the replica. Until the development of bioresonance technology that allows wide-scale direct behavior control, methods of operational psychology still remain the most reliable way to control both replicas and gestalts in the interest of the protection of national security. We just read that one. Well, I like that I found this place. And we also found a bunch of healing items and ammunition. And we're still on our own for figuring out the astrolabe puzzle. But you know, we found the key to it. Certainly looking at those things back to back will make it make sense. We can store all of this. Oh, no. I hope that's not my Ara who is so nice to me. Maybe it was just one that didn't get procced initially. I was running all over there, though. Maybe there's just, like, a chance for these guys to get back up, and it's not, like, time-based or anything. Welcome back, my good friend. I'm here to take all of your resources. I think it's really cute how you make all these masks. Oh, goodbye forever. I equip my eye. Oh, here, let me wait for Heimat to be at the top, like in the like on the lock rather. Directly across. It's all the way up here. Redeems. Oh, that's my eye instead of the flashlight again. Okay, we're so much more equipped now. Okay. We got Heimat at the top center. And then, like... the next one down is Rot Front in the bottom left. How you going? I'm going okay. Shadowfisher Money Gang, we love casting lines. You have to do errand type thing and get cast. Don't know how long you'll be, but you will be back. Be safe. I love you very much. Oh, is it 2 bars because it's representing both buy-in and... Hey! See, once you have the pieces, the game is not horribly obtuse and making you rely on squinting at tiny little PS1 wiggly lines. You have red wine mushrooms with noodles? That sounds incredible. I'll pick up the administrator's key. I will pick up this completely normal diary. I've started yet another new diary. How time flies. The work is dull and monotonous as ever in Sierpinski, but a bright light illuminates my day. Today, I was invited to a meeting by Commander Folk, and she was as magnificent as ever. Another day passes. During my meeting with the commander today, I felt the strangest sensation of familiarity as I sat with her. Sadly, our meeting was interrupted by an unexpected power outage. I've been feeling strangely paranoid these days. Never before have I felt so strongly the sensation of deja vu as I have these past few days. When I checked the pages of my diary today, I noticed that for some inexplicable reason, I seem to have dated my previous entries with today's date. What an embarrassing mistake. Every day feels a bit like I've lived it before, and even stronger is the sensation that something is somehow just slightly out of place. Why is my diary filled with entries I cannot recall writing? Why are they all dated to today? Has the loss of my beloved commander finally gotten to my mind? Am I going insane? I fear what will happen to me if anyone finds out. I'm alone in this. If they discover my notes, I'll be decommissioned. You saved a drowning alley? Thank you so much. They are all the same date. How time flies indeed. Something is wrong, I can feel it. Is this really madness? When I read the pages of my diary, I recall events that never happened. A yesterday that never was, yet it feels as real as the one I actually experienced. This cannot merely be a defect of my mind. It feels as though in this room I peer into another version of reality. How? I do not know. Perhaps I too have become sick like the others without realizing. But I will not succumb. A slow accumulation of reproduction errors, a gradual corruption of information, a story misremembered, slowly morphing with each retelling, like genetic material mutating and evolving, like the replica mind copied over and over from an aging temple. I do not know, but I will find out. The answers lie below, I can feel it. Someone or something calls me from there, in the mine. Normal and good things to become increasingly fixated on. Yoink. Sounds like an average workday. Yeah. Something calling to you from below. You must go. We got heals. We have an amount of bullets. Mineshaft access elevator controls. If she's still alive, she's probably there. Take the elevator to the mine. How about we save first? Come to think of it, how about we actually save first? They've been very generous. They've been polite, even. They've been worthy of our trust, I would say. And also, there's no save room here. I need to go up a floor. However, I would really like to save before going down into the mine shaft. Even though we're about to see another save room as soon as we get down there. Almost entirely. Wonder where the signal is? We will find out. Eventually. Where signal is. Hello, Queen Moths. How are you doing? Welcome in. Will overwrite the existing data. Your goobers? That's wonderful. 1 second. Very cute emotes. I was curious if they were yours. Gonna look at us. She's gonna look at us and she's gonna scream. Oh my goodness, thank you for the follow. I literally looked at the map and then walked into a dead end. We're meant to be transitioning from this to Final Fantasy very soon. However, I feel bad and mildly embarrassed for taking far too long to realize that I skipped 2 rooms. So I at least want to get down into the mines first. Gotta go back and 100% Signalis. You've only got 2 trophies left. I'm enjoying this game a lot more than I thought I would. I'm not super into games like this. I wasn't a Resident Evil fan very much. But something about this one is really getting me. Did we just get to chapter 2? I know you're here. Robot lesbians will always be liked. I was like, oh no, this is gonna get like really depressing and also probably be hard. And I don't know, I just really like it. I've done this countless times before. You don't belong here. It's Cyclus. Got him. It means I don't have to do that. No map data here. Terrifying. I'm mostly playing this because my partner told me to. And I'm glad they did. So sorry to everyone who thought Alder was Butch. It's truly tragic. Oh no, seems just as well. You seem like a jerk from the start. Hello? Ina? Ah, hello. You're not a protector, are you? What brings you here? I'm Bio. Oh, we update the name. If you're down here, you're probably looking for something. I'd help you, but one of my hydraulics failed and I can't move. I'm pretty much done for, so you can just leave me here. No point repairing an old unit like me, so don't worry about it, okay? It'd be a waste of resources. I'd offer you my mining laser, but I don't think your frame could supply the power output. You're probably better off using a gun. There should be some useful equipment in the mining office. It's just south of here. Don't worry about me. There are many replacements. We're just replicas after all, right? In the end, what's one drop to an ocean? When I die, they'll just make another. Thank you for talking to me. I hope you find what you're looking for. So severe. As though it's saying something about how replaceable a worker is in general. I'm glad it's all make-believe. You like Alder from Cuisinier? Big Dog? Oh, really? I don't know that one, but I do like Big Dog. Big Dog? Has trouble fitting in the frame. No, I did not want to do that. Thank you for not being something horrible on the other side of the door. Alina's Diary 3. It's worse than I thought. Everyone has disappeared. I still haven't found any trace of Elster. It's as if she had never been here. Something's wrong with the protectors, those that are still around. A guard spotted me earlier sneaking out of the medical wing. She let out a monstrous scream as she chased after me. When I looked back, I saw her face. Now I can't forget. Looked like she'd been in some horrible accident. I'm hesitating because I really should stop here and swap over for Final Fantasy, but I just got here and I don't wanna, but I should. Saves in another slot. For no particular reason. It's the Mina poster. Finding nuclear tech high security replica Mina.